Hey YouTube, this is Sandman from Full Metal Airsoft, bringing you the video review of the KWA M9 PTP. The KWA M9 PTP comes in a nice box. The box isn't too flashy, but it still looks nice. On the box, it clearly states that this gun was designed for .25 gram BBs or heavier. It has the KWA logo on several places on the box. And I got this gun from Airsoft GI. KWA truly is engineered to outperform. When you open up your box, the gun comes with several pieces of paper. It comes with the KWA Operator's Manual. This manual being KWA and KWA being in the US. There is no Chinglish or whatever you want to call it in this magazine. It is all English with correct grammar for the most part. It's very informative, and I suggest that you keep it in case you have a problem with your gun. It also comes with the warranty card. It says thank you for purchasing the KWA product, and it lets you, it tells you about the warranty for KWA. Since I bought it from Airsoft GI, it also comes with a slip that says this gun was chronoed at 335 FPS with .2 gram BBs, and it passes the visual inspection, and it's signed by the tester. This is your owner's registration card. You can fill this out and send it into KWA to redeem your warranty. Let's look at what else the gun comes with. In the box, there's a KWA sticker, about 100 BBs. I normally suggest that you don't use BBs that comes with guns, but being that this is KWA, I would expect that these are high quality BBs. A hop-up adjustment tool, and when I first opened up my box, it came with a bottle of 100% silicone lube, but I've used it all and threw it away. So yours will come with silicone oil, but I do not have mine right now. Being that this is a genuine KWA product, the gun comes with a little piece of paper attached to it that says genuine KWA product. If you're going to buy any KWA gun, make sure that the company you are buying it from is an authorized KWA dealer. First impressions of this gun are that it is a great quality weapon. It's nearly full metal, with the exception of the pistol grip and the outer barrel. The outer barrel is actually a certain type of ABS plastic, and it's actually a good thing that it's not metal, because on the older models of the M9, the slide would actually shave off pieces of the metal outer barrel, and that would damage and possibly ruin your gun. Let's start looking from the orange tip down. So this tip is actually part of the outer barrel, but the orange tip is painted on, which is kind of unfortunate. As you see here, I dropped it on concrete in one of my games, and it scraped some of the paint off. So if you want to get rid of this orange tip, you will have to either paint over it or shave the orange paint off. Unfortunately, there are no threads inside the orange tip, so you cannot attach a silencer to this gun. Here on the slide, it has the nice KWA laser engraved logo with the M9 PTP, caliber 6.00 millimeters. It also has a serial number. These serial numbers are unique to each KWA M9 PTP. The slide release lever is right here. To release the slide, just push down on this lever, and the slide releases forward. The safety on this gun, just like on the real Beretta M9, is ambidextrous. It is also a functioning decocker. To decock the hammer, simply press down on the safety, and the hammer will be decocked, and it cannot be pulled back into place. The trigger will also be disengaged. The magazine release is not ambidextrous. It also sticks out a little farther than on most Airsoft M9s, and that can be annoying in some circumstances. But so far, the magazine release seems solid. Like I said, the pistol grip is one of the only parts on this gun that is made of plastic. This is a high quality plastic and should not break on you anytime soon. If you do wish to trade out your pistol grip, you can simply remove these two screws and this side of the pistol grip will come off and you can replace it. It's the same on the other side. They're the same two screws. Just take them off and you can replace it. The other side is pretty bare looking compared to the left side. It does have professional training pistol laser engraved in the slide. Personally, I don't like that because it's not a real trade and I think it's rather annoying, but I can't really do anything about it. I did say there was an ambidextrous safety, but on this model, mine fell right out. There's a little pin right here that holds the safety lever on, and that just falls out and the whole thing just comes off. On both of my M9 models, I have had problems with the ambidextrous safety lever on the right side, never the left side. So I don't know if that's because of how it's built or how I use the gun, but you should make sure to keep this pin always tight. On the bottom, there's a little ring where you can attach a lanyard to your gear, so that if your pistol falls out of your holster, it won't drop on the ground and break. This pistol has fixed pistol sights. These sights are well aligned and are made of metal. They're also painted white for easy target acquisition. To adjust the hop-up, simply take the hop-up tool and place it in the little grooves inside the barrel, right there. Put that in, turn it to the right for less hop-up, and turn it to the left for more. Normally with .25 BBs, you'll want to leave it somewhere in the middle. To field strip this weapon, simply lock the slide back, take the magazine out, push this little pin down, and let the slide release. This is also known as field stripping, and as you have just seen, the spring guide has just sprung out, and this will happen every time you field strip your weapon. So be sure not to lose the spring guide. This is a spring guide. If your spring guide does pop out, simply put it back in the spring, push the spring down a little bit, push the front end through the hole at the front of the upper slide, I guess, and catch the spring guide on this little notch right here. This can prove to be kind of tricky because this notch is not very big and it's slanted right here, as you can see. And if it comes off just a little bit, it will fly up that and it uses it like a ramp or something and it goes flying. To reassemble the weapon, simply slide the grooves on the slide onto the lower receiver and push it back. It might take a minute of monkeying around with the slide, but push it back. And as soon as you can pull the slide all the way back, let this go, and it will be reattached. Now for my personal opinion on the gun. I think this is a fantastic sidearm, and it does not only have to be used as a sidearm, it can also be used as a primary weapon. With .28 BBs, I have been able to hit a man-sized target up to 180 feet away. With a magazine capacity of 26 BBs, I highly recommend on getting a second magazine if you're going to use this as your primary. In a recent game I played, I got more kills with this pistol than I did with my primary weapon. Now, if you love your KWA almost as much as I do, you'll want to take care of your gun. And the two most major ways you can take care of your gun are by lubing up the gun every about 200 shots and cleaning the barrel. Lubing the gun will not only help the slide back, but it will also help the hop-up and hop-up bucking so that it stays moist and does not dry out. And it'll also help the gas valve not dry out. And you know when your gas valve dries out because gas is leaking from your magazine quite a lot. And I've had that problem with a lot of propane pistols and I had not known why. And then I read that you need to lube up your gun every 100 shots, or 200 shots. and I started doing that, and I've had no problem. So make sure you lube your gun and clean the barrel of your gun, and they will both help your performance phenomenally. The only con I could possibly think of about this gun is that if you're shooting your pistol with .2 gram BBs, about after 70 or 80 feet, the BB will curve almost 90 degrees to the right. And I thought it was something wrong with the hop-up at first, and so, I kept putting magazine after magazine of .2s through it. And then I went to a game and I played with .25s, and this gun was dead on. And so then I realized that you really do need .25s or heavier for this gun to be accurate. So if your gun's shooting far to the right, or maybe far to the left, make sure you're using .25 gram BBs or heavier, and that will solve your problem. So all I can say about this gun is that KWA really has engineered to outperform. Once again, I am absolutely astonished at KWA quality. I highly recommend this pistol to anyone who's looking for a good sidearm. This has been the video review of the KWA M9 PTP. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments, please leave me a comment or send me a private message, and please subscribe. I always appreciate the subscriptions and like the video. There will be a lot more video reviews coming, and I have several unboxings that you guys won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. This has been Sandman from Full Metal Airsoft, signing out.